Let's take a look at this example. Again, we have two voltage sources connected in parallel. You can do this only when voltage sources have the same voltage. Okay, so 3 volts in parallel with 3 volts is okay. Never connect the higher voltage with the lower voltage, because you are going to discharge the voltage source with the higher potential. Okay, so this connection is okay. So what we're supposed to find? We're supposed to find the currents, and we're supposed to find the powers. Okay, so if it comes to powers, V1 is equal to V2. This is also equal to VR1, and this is also equal to VR2, and this is equal 3 volts. If you want to find P1, P1 is equal VR1 to the second power over R1. So VR1 is equal 3 volts to the second power over 2. So this is equal 9 volt square over 2 ohms. This is equal 4.5 watts. Okay, so this is my power P1. If I want to find P2, P2 is equal VR2 to the second power over R2. This is equal 3 volts to the second power divided by 14 ohms. This is equal 3 to the second power divided by 14 equals 642.85 milliwatts. Okay, so if I want to find, let's say, P total is equal P1 plus P2. 4.5 watts plus 642.85 milliwatts. So P total is equal 4.5 plus 642.85 exponent 3 negative is equal 5.14 milliwatts. This is my total power. Okay, if comes to the currents, my I1 is equal VR1 over R1. 3 volts divided by 2 ohms is equal 1.5 amps. Okay, and we have I2 is equal VR2 over R2. So I have 3 volts divided by 14 ohms. This is equal 3 divided by 14 equals 214.28 milliamps. 214.28 milliamps. Okay, so this is current which goes through resistor R2. Now I have found that current. This is my I2, and this current is called I12. Okay, so I12 is equal I1 plus I2. Okay, so this is my current I12. 2. Okay, so this is the sum of these two currents. So we have I1, which is equal 1.5 amps plus 214.28 milliamps. Okay, so this is equal 1.5 plus 214.28 exponent 3 negative is equal 1.71 amps. 1.71 amps. And this is nothing else, just I can say I total of my circuit. This is the total current of my circuit. We're supposed to find also this current, okay, this current, and this current is simply this current. I call this I source 1, and this is going to be my I source 2. Okay, this current I source 2. So because I have two voltage sources, so I source 1 is equal I source 2, and this is nothing else, just half of my total current. So other words, I supposed to say this is I12 divided by 2. So I have 1.71 amps divided by 2. Okay, so I have 1.71 divided by 2 equals 855 milliamps. 855 milliamps. Okay, and these are the solutions to my problem.